How y'all doing, world? I'm your man's comedian Brady Bobb, Mr. Belvedere. To the ladies, they call me Philly D. Williams, handsome with my black self. You're rocking with Call It How You See It TV.
Hey, it's Kelly Ufe, and you're now watching Call It How You See It. Hey, it's your host Kelly Ufe, and you're watching Call It How You See It. Today we have our special guest, Brady Bobb. How are you doing today?
How you doing, ma'am? You all right?
I'm fine. I have a special question to ask you. How did you start your comedian career?
Well, I actually started at a young age. I started doing comedy. I noticed that I was talented with comedy growing up, being a class clown, actually, to be honest with you. And a lot of people was like, man, you funny, man, you funny. When I go around people, a lot of people are laughing and just having a good time around me. And so I tried out for the NFL. We're here at Kentucky State. I tried out for the NFL, and I actually didn't make. I went free agent in 2001. Didn't make the cut of the team of the Bengals. So what happened was I came back to school, finished up with my degree, and I started my own comedy line at Kentucky State University. As you can see, we're here at the homecoming right now. And I started doing comedy. I had my own comedy line here in college, and it was called Little Big Bumpy Face Boy. What I would do is I would rent out the halls at the school, and what we'll do is I'll host my own comedy show, and that's where it really evolved, and that's what got me into the entertainment business with comedy and music. Yes, ma'am.
You also do music. How did you start your music career?
Well, actually, like I said, when my NFL dreams demolished, what happened was I have a friend, one of my best friends, well, actually two best friends in Houston, by the name of Lil Kiki and Big Pokey. Those were some of my best friends growing up. And what happened was they was in this movement called Screwed Up Click in Texas. And Big Pokey and I, we played ball. And at the Screwed Up Click, Big Pokey and I were the ones that was going to take the Screwed Up Click to another avenue with the sports. When I say sports, Big Pokey played football, and I played football, and we was under the same branch. And what happened was, we was trying to go pro. And once we didn't go pro, we decided, hey man, you know what? Let's go and get this music business a try. And we came up with some hot songs out of Houston. One of the hottest songs that Big Pokey made, I gave him the hook, and it was called Keep My Name Out Your Mouth. And that what kind of sparked my career in the Houston music.
You did a song called Under Pressure. How did you come up with that song?
Well, the concept of the song was doing music. I want my music to last. I don't want it just to be a one-hit quitter, a one-day night, song. What I did was, people go through things. You go through things, I go through things. And what I want to do, I want to make a universal song where people can sing it and understand, hey, look, in America, the times that we live in today right now, we all going through something as a whole. Just not blacks, whites, Hispanics, Latinos, everybody's going through something. And what I did was I wanted to make a song where people could relate to and understand, look, hey man, we under pressure. When you're going through some of your life and it's hard out there, that's called pressure. So as a man going through things in my life, kids, relationships, rent, trying to maintain a job, it's hard. You understand? And so I came up with that song Under Pressure to talk about the trials and tribulations that I go through as a young man.
You are a comedian, a stand-up comedian, right? So how do you come up with your jokes?
Well, how I come up with my jokes, everyday life. Everyday life. As I can remember, people that know me, when they come around me, the first thing they're gonna do is smile. And once I noticed that, I was like, you know what? Hey, the material that I come up with is chilling with my friends or stuff that happens on a daily basis. I jot it down. If I laugh, anytime I laugh with friends or family, I put it in my phone and under a subtitle, and I use that material. So it's really like everyday life material that I use for my comedy shows. Yeah, I'm a school teacher, and some of the stuff that happened in the school, oh my goodness, I had you crying, laughing, So what I do is I just take that and make my own little thing to it, make my own little splash to it, and make it funny.
When you're on stage, how do you overcome the fear of nervous, the crowd in front of you? How do you overcome that?
Well, how I overcome it is, if I'm on stage, comedy is like a one sport show, like tennis, golf, track. What I do is I got the good Lord in my body. And when I say in my body, I got him in me. Laughter is good for the heart, and I love to laugh. So if I get one person, if I'm doing a show and I see one person laughing, I'm going to channel in on that one person. When I say channel in, if I'm doing a show and I hear a laughter, I'm looking to see where the laughter come from. And I'll channel over there, channel over here, and make that one person laugh. You make one person laugh, you did your job. That's all I'm gunning for, one person. But when one person see one person laughing, everybody will laugh. And they were like, okay, let me pay attention to this dude, because that person laughing hard. So that's how I overcome. I look for that one person. The first person I hear laughing in my show, that's who I go after and just make that person laugh the whole night. That's how I do it.
Do you have any special surprises, jokes, any features with music that you have coming out that you want your fans, people who don't know you, should know?
Well, I dropped a few albums in Houston. I dropped my first album in Iraq. The first album where it was just completely me and me doing my own thing in Iraq. When I was in Iraq, I was working for a company called KBR, and I was over there. I brought my equipment over there, and I did my comedy over there, and I did also my music over there. And so I got a few projects that are out right now. And I'm down here in Homecoming promoting our new album. It's called OG's Organized Gentlemen. And it's a few of my homeboys that live in Houston. When I say organized gentlemen, we're young black men that went to college, played overseas football, or played basketball. I played football and basketball at Kentucky State University, and I got my degree. So what we're doing is we put together a group that consists of guys that felony free. We're not talking about shooting, killing. I mean, we talking about real life issues. And what I feel is what my music is anybody can listen to it if you're going through something, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a job, an occasion, anything you're going through, my music will touch you. And it's a bicoastal region of music where you can listen to it on the West Coast, you can listen to it on the Midwest, you can listen to it in Africa, you can listen to it in it's worldwide. So that's what I try to target. I try to target a worldwide crowd, a general of people for my music. East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, down South. Everybody, if you hear my music, everybody can relate to it.
You are a Kentucky State graduate.
Yes,
you are also, for those who don't know, in an organization.
Yes.
Can you tell the viewers exactly what part of the organization are you in?
Well, I'm a member of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporation, the first black Greek in a college atmosphere. We was founded at Ithaca, New York, at Cornell University, Ivy League school. When you have 7 young black brothers that are the smartest guys on campus. Now, this is in 1906. When you have, racism and prejudice was out back then, and just imagine those 7 guys putting together a organization or corporation that's lasted 110 years, 111 years, and it's founded on excellence and smartness and brotherhood. And it was founded in 1906, so I'm a part of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporation. Yes, ma'am.
Well, since you're on, Call It How You See It, I have a question that I wanted to ask you. What's your favorite color for those of you who don't know?
My favorite color is black, actually. Black. I love the color because the color is so deep. It's a deep color. And if you know anything about science, black is every color that's has black in it. You understand? It's a color that a lot of people associated with gloomy. I associate with character and courage, because you have to have that shadow. You have to be able to warp a shadow into something that comes from nothing. So my favorite color is black, and I also like the color gold. Not saying that because it's my fraternity colors, but gold is a symbol of strength and courage and guts and heart. So yeah, black and gold are my favorite colors.
What's your favorite food?
Well, right now, to be honest with you, I haven't ate. I just lost weight. I just lost like 80 pounds. I was like 330, and so I'm in that stage where I'm not eating meat. I haven't ate meat in like 45 days, and I'm trying to get my body together. I lost 80 pounds. So my favorite food, I would say salad. Salad and salmon. That's my favorite food right now, because I haven't ate pork since 1998, and I just 40 days ago got rid of beef and chicken and turkey, all meats, but I'll eat salmon. But my favorite food is a salad, salmon and a salad.
For your viewers who are out there watching you, what's the quickest way to keep in touch, to get in contact with you? Do you have a Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram? What's the quickest way to actually keep in touch with you?
Okay. Well, the quickest way to keep in contact with Brady Bobb, comedian Brady Bobb, I ain't gonna lie now, my Facebook is full. I can't have no more people on now. I can't add no more people, but I'm full. But the best way to get in contact with me, if anybody want to get in contact with me, is Instagram. Now, I've been working on Instagram a lot. I'm Facebook here now. I ain't gonna plug them like that, but Facebook, Instagram. But Instagram, you can look at me and see what I'm doing on a daily basis at BRADY, all together, Brady Bobb. And that's how they get in contact with me on Instagram, really.
Well, thank you so much for coming to Call It How You See It. I'm glad that you are here, and I learned a lot about you. Hopefully, I'll be doing another interview again with you. And do you have anything else to say that you want your viewers to know?
Well, I just want everybody to know that I have a new album that's out. It's called Organized Gentlemen. Organized Gentlemen. I got to give a big shout out to Deron, Kelsey, Organized Gentlemen, Lions Blood Entertainment, Sucker Free Records, with Hump. Big shouts out to Hump, Big Pokey, Mike Wilson, Ola, Taki, a lot of my label mates in Houston. Now we're in Kentucky. We had my homecoming, and I had a splendid time. As you can tell from my voice is a little hoarse, but I had a splendid time. And just want to tell everybody, keep your head up, never give up, never quit, don't quit, never give up. I don't care what you're going through. Get on your knees, give it to the Almighty. You understand? Never get under pressure, never fall, never bust, never bust, never fall under pressure. You can handle it, man, because I come out of nothing. I'm a college graduate. I'm from Third Ward, Texas. I went to Jack Yates High, graduated from Jack Yates, All-American football player, All-American basketball player here at Kentucky State. Two-sport athlete. So, my whole thing is I can do it, you can do it. Never give up. That's what I want to give to you. Keep your head up and never give up. That's right.
To stay updated with Collie How You See It, like, subscribe, or click the link below.